So let's talk about the zombie apocalypse. Everybody thinks they're gonna survive the zombie apocalypse. They're always like, I have a plan, I'm gonna survive, unlike everybody else. So, not very likely. Even in the most optimistic zombie universes I've read, only like 10% of the population survives, and most books love that 1% or less number so much better, which means a maximum out of 1 in 10 is going to survive, probably more likely 1 in 100 or 1 in 1,000. I think the initial outbreak is what's going to get most zombie nerds, and most people. Our reaction to people acting outside the norm of society is not to bash their head in with a baseball bat. Thank goodness, right? And that's how we're gonna fall. We would assume that's just someone who needed help, and by then it would be too late. We'd get bitten and it'd be game over. Getting out, you're not gonna be the only one who realizes that being in the city or town is not the place to be. Too many people, just everybody wants to get out. Have you seen a traffic jam like after work gets out? Imagine everybody is getting out. So there are other methods. People are like, I live near water, I have boating skills. Okay, you still have to get to your boat and hope that someone else isn't already there and you're not the only one with that plan, because there's still going to be people there and those people could be bitten. So let's say you survive that. You get out of town, you didn't get taken by the initial outbreak, you didn't get bitten. How many of us really have the skills necessary to survive? Have weapon training, physical stamina, outdoor skills, first aid skills, whatever. I mean, I love zombie books and movies, but I don't know how to use a bow. If zombies were chasing me, how far would I really get to run? I like playing Zombie Run, but I usually only run around the lake while listening to that. So zombies pursue so much longer than that, and they are relentless. It's kind of their thing. And my outdoor skills are pretty limited too. Sure, I can make a rudimentary shelter and start a fire, and I may be able to find some local plant life I can eat, assuming I'm in the Pacific Northwest. But I don't know enough about surviving in the mountains or in the woods to make it long term. And don't get me started on surviving in a less than sanitary environment. A simple cut could be your downfall. Getting ill and no longer being able to take care of yourself or defend yourself is endgame. Any number of things could take you out. The other thing they like to tell you, trust issues. That crew you bring with you to survive the universe is probably not to be trusted, right? Trusting others is difficult. And are they honest enough to tell you that they've been bitten and take care of it themselves, or take care of it themselves? Are they liars, like in almost every zombie story, that get bitten, then return to the group and turn and bite others? Are these the types that will fall asleep while on guard duty? Are they going to take your stuff and run in the night? Are they the kinds that are going to get a little loopy and do something irrational? Have fun figuring that one out. But the major threat is always humans, right? Like, it's usually humans that ruin everything for the people, and lots of people die because of the actions of humans. So, loner or group survival person, we know humans are scary. We can be cruel and selfish. We can take what somebody else has in order to survive. We can leave our companions to die. We can do unspeakable things to each other. What are you willing to do to survive? And what might others be willing to do to you? So, I think most of us would die, and it will in part be random, in part based on skill, and in part just sheer luck. Do I think I would last? Probably not. I may manage for a bit, but I think I'd eventually fall just like most of our characters in our beloved zombie tales. Life is unpredictable that way.